Welcome to this YouTube channel. Today I want to introduce to you a very interesting aspect of the world of content generation, and just a few things before we proceed to the main thing we have today. It happens that some persons have biases about generative tools like ChatGPT and others. Just to clear a few things, what we must understand is that these tools like ChatGPT, among others, what should be clear to you is that the way you use anything matters. So, whereas the context of use of thing is a matter, how one uses something, that is not in any way going to disapprove its relevance. Alright, so that's said. So for instance, you have a smartphone. What do you do with your smartphone matters. Whether you use it honorably, you use it in a cultured way, you use it in a way that shows a good character, that depends on you. The same smartphone is what you use for some purposes, and there are things you do with a smartphone that becomes illegal, becomes not right. And so, for instance, the use of ChatGPT for maybe creating a content, it depends on the purpose of the content. For instance, you're not advised to use these for writing an exam. When you are creating a content, maybe for business or for research, or you want to do something to assist you. In fact, AI tools are used for, or are used as assistant tools. It can assist you in activities, in doing a couple of things. Do you understand that? So just a brief rebuttal about some opinions about some persons about the use of ChatGPT. So ChatGPT and other AI tools is not to replace your human initiative, is not to replace your place as a human, but it is to serve as assistant tools. Alright. So I'm not in any way trying to defend ChatGPT and other AI tools. I'm just trying to say this in the context of what I want to show you, because I want to show you how to, for instance, when you have a content via ChatGPT or any other capable generative tools, that you can actually humanize it. The humanizing process of AI generated contents is to bring it to a writing a model or principle that is acceptable by maybe some entities. Alright, for instance, this ChatGPT like this, you can train it to write as you do. For instance, there are some prompts that I will give to ChatGPT and it will create what I can by myself create. Okay, I have a writing style. There's a way I write. I need ChatGPT as a tool and as an assistant tool. You tell it these are right, write this way, write this way, and then you after giving that a prompt and give it the content to write, you can give it the content to write. Right, so it writes it like that. So sometimes you can actually bring in a content to rewrite. Maybe you have developed a literature review somewhere and you have brought it here to write for you. Then when it does that and you still want to humanize it, so to humanize us, make it to sound as a human content. We also have AI to assist you to do that, and that is the one I'm going to introduce to you here is the one that is called Stealth Writer. This is Stealth Writer right here. So there are a couple of things I'm going to do right now. Just to show you the capability of Stealth Writer, we're going to generate content via the ChatGPT here, and directly humanize it here, just for tutorial purposes. This video is for tutorial purposes. It does not in any way serve as a sponsored a video by ChatGPT or Stealth Writer or any of the generative tool founders or whatsoever. Alright, so this is just for educational purpose, to bring you education of the functions of ChatGPT, how it is used, and also the functions of Stealth Writer, how it is used, just for educational purpose. This is a disclaimer now, and the way you use this is very important. It's important the way you use these AI tools, so using it in a moral outstanding way, in a good way, is important, and the context of using it also is very important. So take note of all this to be guided as you use this, so that it won't be that somebody introduces something and you are off the way. Alright, so that is it. So for instance, let us create a content now, just for this educational purpose. What content can we create? We can say, write a brief overview of the political, let's give it right. Alright, a brief overview. Let's say overview of the Nigeria and Africa. Why and why it is a concern for global South politics. Just 400 words only. Nigeria and Africa's political landscape are deeply intertwined under the broader currents of global South politics. Okay, Nigeria and Africa's Nigeria and Africa's political landscapes are deeply intertwined with the broader currents of global South politics, reflecting a complex mix of colonial legacies, post-independence governance challenges, resource politics, and shifting geopolitical alliances. Right. Do you see this now? Do you see this now? Okay, this is the content already developed here, and we're going to take this now. So what we want to do here is that I want to show you how to humanize an AI generated content. So here is a brief content here. can do it for as long as you want, but then for just for this purpose, so you can get it up here, copy it from right here, and then you come to this place, then you paste it here. Okay, so this is just my choice of the color of this. You can change it to white, so it is the same thing. So just my choice, which is this theme of this interface here, this web interface. So this is state writer, and this is the unlimited premium premium plan. All right, so the plan you have here is the premium plan. All right, so we might still go back to a normal. Okay, let's still leave it at white for the purpose of the very video. All right, so here let me just give you an overview of things here. So we have the humanizer here, and I have the AI dictator here, I have the generator here, can generate the content here. We'll have the editor here, and so just to show you the things that are here. I think before we're going to proceed with other running AI check here, let's just show you a few things here. So here is the AI checker, AI detector. So you can paste your content here. Is English. Alright, so you can paste the content here and check it for AI. Paste here. Let's go ahead and do that and check it for AI. So you click check here. Alright, this is 87%. 87%. Okay. Alright. Let me increase this here to find out again. 90. I can do this. Do you see that? So this is completely AI generated. Do you see that? AI detection result 100% AI generated. Alright, so that is for checking AI content. Alright, so what is here? Okay, so you can actually give this ask it to generate something for you. For instance, let's ask the equation. Let's try and see whether it can give us something here. Let's try this out. You pick the same question or the same prompt and come paste here. Let's see what it will do. Meanwhile, whereas we're waiting to see what we do here, it is advisable that when it has to do with generating a content, it is better that you use ChatGPT and some other stronger and powerful generators, or generators. Okay, it has given you this. It generated this. Okay. It just wrote this and give you this. Okay. that generated this. So you can actually use this to generate a content, but quite advisable is that you should use ChatGPT or other strong and powerful generators. Alright, so that is it for now for the generator. I don't have the editor, but let's not editor here. Of course, you understand what this editor does. As editor, what is this editor? It is an editor that allows you to write markdown and get AI powered actions. Users can also enter their own custom command, use custom models, and customize the system and user prompt. AI powered assistance. What can you do with it? / commands trigger AI actions with simple days. For example, you can ask AI to add a conclusion. It takes the whole context of the text. You can edit the system and user prompt from settings. Quick actions selection. Enhance your text instantly. Make longer, shorter, change tone, clarity, simplify language, seamless text selection, preview mode, powerful customization, visibility. So you can use this as editor. Alright. This is text editor. You can edit your text. You can make your text here and edit it. And so the beauty of this editor here is that when you edit your work, it will not be AI plagiarized, AI dictated. It won't be like AI dictator. So that's the thing. The thing about the generator here is that when you generate content here, it will be automatically humanized. When you edit here, to be automatically humanized. So let's go back here to this place for to run humanize. That's to humanize the content of generated from ChatGPT. Once again, go back to ChatGPT and pick up this content we generated before, and then come back and then paste it here. This is the first one here, humanize, the humanizer feature. So it is advisable that you choose from level 7. Why from level 7? Look at the insight they're giving here. Level 7 actually gives you better readability because when you humanize the content, most likely they it paraphrases the content, and how readable it is and how grammatically accurate it is a matter. And the more for this level, the higher the level, the higher it will reduce its dictatability, yet it will most likely compromise its readability and grammar. Alright, so the lower the level, the lower the grammatical accuracy, yet is going to be more likely to be dictated by AI content dictators. So, and they advise that they advise that level 7 up to 10 should be used. So any of the level you use here, if you use a high level like this, level 7, 8, 9, 10, you should carefully read the content that you have generated and adjust it manually. That is, revise it and edit it manually. But if you use Grammarly or Quibo to edit the grammar, it will turn it to AI content again, because Grammarly and Quibo, they are all they use AI tools to edit work, and so most editors now use AI tools to edit work, and that will implicate you should you be submitting for a purpose. So it is not advisable to use even when you have interrupted your content by yourself. It is not advisable to use Grammarly or Quibo to edit that content, because it will change it or turn it to AI content. Why? Because Grammarly and Quibo and some other editors use AI tools to edit work. So, and that is it. So, and you must need to understand this, that when it has to do with maybe a research let me not bother with that. Let's just move on now. So from here, um here, so we'll come to level 7, preferably level 7, and we'll click it to use British English. And this draft here means that it will create 5 drafts from the from the first level, which is less AI detected, to the second, third, fourth, up to fifth, which is like a spectrum of increasing level of AI detectability. So it will give you 5 drafts. The first draft is less AI detectable, up to the last draft that is more likely to be detected by AI 2. Alright, so let's quickly now run the humanizing. So click humanize to get your content. Wait for it. Yes, here it is. What it has done here, it is the status is that it is 0% AI detected. What it has humanized now, that is this current version now that it has done, is 100%, is 0% AI detectable. Alright, so that is it. So here we are. Alright, so here, so you can now copy this. You can read it. The political dynamics of Nigeria and the rest of Africa are firmly embedded in the wider dynamics of politics of the global south, which can be characterized as a complicated play of lunar legacies, post-independence state building issues, resource politics, and a changing geopolitical alignments. Very, the grammar is excellent. Alright, so you can copy it and then paste somewhere. You can create a folder and paste it. So we have come to the end of this video. So what we started with generating the content using AI, and here we eventually humanize that content, that is to make it sound human and to make it grammatically, structurally, and then content-wise humanized. So this is humanized content. What is humanized content? Humanized content means that this content now, even though it was AI generated, is now paraphrased here using the word humanizer, and it is now like a humanized content, that a human being has written. That is, look at it now. All contents appears to be written by a human. No AI generated content detected. That is the status of this very content now. So thank you for this time, and note that this is unlimited premium version.